Hi, welcome back to Channel 6 TV, Community Focus. I'm Kenny Fogel, your host. Glad you could be with us tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit about a club that's been in Nelson County for a number of years, been all over the world for a number of years, been doing good, and something that we got to think about every now and then. We got to do a lot of good things for people, and one of the people that's doing good things I guess the president is the title of the Optimist Club this year in Nelson County, Ms. John Offendorfer. So, John, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Okay. Appreciate you having me on.
And before we get started, what is the Optimist Club?
Good question. Optimist Club has been around since 1960 here in Bardstown. It's a service club, or similar to the Kiwanis or the Rotary. Our programs are all for kids, from top to bottom throughout the year. Just some of the things we've got. We just finished in December a basketball competition for boys. The girls.
Well, that's been going on a long time. Yeah, I know when I was a guy years ago, I got involved in that.
Yeah, the girls is coming up this month. Later this month, we've got the deadline for the essay contest. People that want to get in that, and people win at the local, district, region, and international level. And we've had some top winners over the years. The oratorical contest is coming up in February. That's when we'll be doing that one. It's a similar fashion. We've got a chess, let's see, when is the Groundhog Chess Tournament going to be on February the 5th. And I think you and I were talking before we got on air. Laura Sedlacek, that's
with the United
with
Way.
the Tri-County United Way, is going to be at our next meeting. Yeah. Tom Brown, who's the acting superintendent for the Nelson County School System, is going to be later this month.
Yeah.
So those are just some of the things we're doing. But today, what I was really hoping to get input from the community, we're looking to recognize 3 individuals. This would be the 5th year in a row. It's for the Frank Schultz Service to Youth Award. Now, what this is all about is people who have done service to youth throughout their careers, and it can be in 3 different areas. First, it would be for academia. It could be anybody related to the school systems, from administrators, nurses, social workers, coaches, band instructors, music, anybody in the school systems that impacts the lives of kids in a positive way. The second area is public service. Again, these can be, it's not limited, but it could be family service workers, it could be clinicians, therapists, psychologists, anybody that works in a paid position. For example, let's see, ministers of faith, even physicians that treat children and families. The third area is just volunteers of community service. Now, these would be people who work in many capacities in volunteer nature, like the youth leagues, the little leagues, all the sports teams that go on that are outside of the school, or even the schools have some volunteer coaches that assist them as well. So any of these kinds of people, scout leaders,
they need recognition sometimes.
They need recognition.
Exactly right.
These are, yes, and so again, just asking for if you know somebody that has made a great impact over much of their career for kids, it doesn't matter whether they're little kids or teenagers or what, but I just need a 2-page letter, your name and information how to get in touch with you, and the person that you're recommending or nominating, and their name, address, phone number, why you feel like they should be recognized with this honor. Give specifics, what you know that they have done and are doing, why you feel like they are deserving of this honor.
Is there a deadline for this?
Yes. The deadline is coming up the 15th of this month, but it's not too late.
Right. We still got some time.
We still got some time. The selections will be made by the 1st of February, and then we will recognize those people at our evening meeting at BJ's restaurant on February, let's see, when is that? February, I believe it's the 12th. February 12th, yes.
Okay.
So those people will be recognized. They can bring family, The individual who's nominated them can come, and we will all have a good time just talking about the things that they have done.
Well, so somebody out there wants to recognize somebody, they're thinking right now, how do I go about getting that information to you?
Excellent thing. First, they can contact me at 460-0824, or they can send this letter, this nomination, to the Bardstown Optimist Club at Post Office Box 072 here in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Post Office Box 072, Bardstown.
Yes. Just for example, some of the people that have recently won, this is our 5th year in a row. Many people out there will recognize the name of Anita Westrup.
Oh, absolutely.
She was just instrumental in all the schools in this county, the Stephen Foster Drama, creating costumes, altering costumes for kids. Did a wonderful job. Somebody else that people out there will recognize, Sharon Shanklin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the years that she has read to kids and worked in the libraries. And
I've had both of them on the show within the last year, so I know they're excellent people.
They are. I mean, just a few other people. Bob Bruno worked with Boy Scouts.
I was going to mention, I was sitting here thinking, who can I nominate? And I was thinking of Bob, so he's already got it.
He's already got it. A couple of others, Jim Wolford, may recognize that name. He was a volunteer coach with Bardstown High School for many years, and I think is maybe relocated to Louisville and still doing some work up there. Leslie Curry with Girl Scouts, Sherry Fraser with the Scouting. Donna Pascal, who just retired about a year ago from our rec center, just spent all those years, teaching classes to.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that have influence and impact on children, and our children we don't even think about. I mean, like you mentioned, coaches, little league coaches, they don't get any recognition.
They don't.
Yeah, yelled at a lot, but they don't get a lot of recognition.
That's exactly right, and even to think of maybe a physician who treats children primarily. And some of the things that they can do for kids.
And teachers, teachers are probably are underpaid and overworked, but they need to get a little recognition.
Even individuals working in the family resource centers in school systems around the county that do a tremendous job.
Well, we'll get back to this just a second. Now, the Optimist Club, now I know you got a lot of teachers about educating people in the club, so I know you're always looking for good members to join as well.
We are, Coach Rowe and Rita, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Coach Rowe,
Everybody knows Coach Rowe.
Stephanie Clayton.
Harold Brussels.
Harold Brussels. These people have worked their whole careers in education, but we're always looking for good members. We're a club of about 45.
Yeah.
Some are just members that don't attend.
Yeah.
Others that do attend. We also have about 25 kids at the Bardstown High School Junior Optimist Club.
Oh, really? I did not know you had
Yes,
that.
we do. We've had it, let's see, is it 3 years or 4 years that we've had that organization? Already 2 of those kids have become members after having graduated.
Well, it's always good to have a feeder system because we're getting older. I mean,
yes, we are.
I hate to admit that.
Yes, we are.
But we need new volunteers onto the scene to take care.
That's exactly right. Somebody said to me years ago, if you're going to be in a club and you're going to be providing service to youth, if you're not growing, you may be dying.
Yeah.
So you've got to replace the people with the energy and the ideas that come into.
Now you meet twice a month.
We meet twice a month. The second Monday of the month, it's an evening meeting at BJ's. The second meeting is the 4th Monday of the month, and we meet at noon.
Yeah.
So we have some people who come
no excuse not to show up.
That's right. We have some people who come only to the noon meetings, some only to the evening meetings, but try to accommodate everyone.
So what attracted you to this? I know youth is a big thing with you.
Yes.
But,
my whole career was spent working for Families and Children's Agency. Child abuse, neglect. It was juvenile services before that went to, separated out, foster care, adult protection. So, my first example was with the Kiwanis Club. What was it in college? I joined
Oh, the Key Club?
Key Club, yeah.
yeah.
That was my first exposure. As soon as I moved to Bardstown, I joined the Kiwanis Club. And then when I relocated to Elizabethtown, wasn't there. So a bunch of us got together and established an Optimist Club over there. Then when I moved back here, I joined Dave Harris.
I remember Dave.
Dave
real
brought
estate,
me
yeah,
into the Optimist Club. And so I've always been interested. I've got, 2 boys of my own and grandchildren, and two daughters and grandchildren. And
so long story short, you fundraise to help children of the community.
We do. Frank Schultz was a great member, longtime member and Bardstonian. Frank was always, he past president, was a great leader, recruiting people, selling raffle tickets, cooking burgers and chicken at the county fair. And Frank passed away in 2013. And so we wanted to honor him even before he passed.
Well, you got a big mission all year long to take care of the kids and throughout the year. But right now, the big thing is we're trying to get a little recognition for some people that actually do that.
That's exactly right, Kenny.
So this award, again, deadline the 15th of January. And one more time on the address.
Yes, it's P.O. Box 1072, Bardstown, Kentucky, or call me at 460-0824.
Okay, P.O. Box what now?
072
or 1072?
1072.
Okay, I want to make sure we got that.
Yeah,
I think I said it wrong earlier, but it's 1072.
Yes, sir.
Bardstown, Kentucky, to make sure.
Yeah.
So again, if somebody wants to nominate somebody that they know of that's been helping children for in a variety of categories, they all sort that out and you get it there.
Exactly,
I guess.
exactly.
Send it to them, or if you want to join the Optimist Club, be a part, be a volunteer, somebody that gets involved with the children. A lot of times, as you mentioned, it's people that's seen what has went on, like you said, with families and children. You've seen some things that probably that triggered you to say we need to help.
Absolutely, and if you want to just come to our next meeting, BJ's next Monday night at 7 o'clock, and hear about the Tri-County United Way.
So do you have any kind of Facebook page, website, or anything?
We do have a Facebook page. Yes, we do.
Okay, so if you look up the Bardstown Optimist Club,
yes,
you'll find to get all the information you want. And again, help out a little bit. Always looking for volunteers, always looking for donations. And now we're looking for people to recognize, to pat them on the back a little bit.
Absolutely.
It's good to pat people on the back.
It is.
So many people go through life, they unheralded, and they've done so many tremendous things in our community that nobody really recognizes, but it's good that we pay back a little bit.
That's great.
All right, well, John,
thank you for having me on.
You've been under the weather a while, so I'm glad to see you doing better.
I'm on the mend, and thank you for having us in. Appreciate it, Keith.
Well, absolutely. Bardstown Optimist Club is one of the shining stars of the Bardstown-Nelson County area. We appreciate John Haffendorfer and all his cohorts out there that are making it happen. So stick around, a lot more to come here on Channel 6 TV. We'll be right back.